Hey y'all, my name is Maggie Lopez. In this video, I will be explaining and analyzing my interpretation of an artist book. After studying a human and a human document, I was able to get a better understanding of what an artist book is and consists of. I began by reading each page of the text and underlining and boxing words that stuck with me. I purposely picked words that I could see having a new meaning when linked together across the page. I had to reread the pages a few times in order to fully see the potential within the words and open my mind to the greater possibilities the page held for a new story. I decided to digitally edit my artist pages using an app called Procreate. It allows you to use different brushes and textures as shown in this slide. It also gives you a very broad color palette so I could create my own setting and theme to my pages. If you wanted to add different patterns and textures, this was where to go. Along with doing that, I also added images from the internet to help tell my newly found stories. Purple Rain of Desires. Within this page, I took the words human desires and found a path of the story every human can connect with. I picked the backdrop to be purple because it represents magic and spiritualism. Feelings associated with passion, sex, and love. Splatters of color looking like raindrops. It reads, Human desires seduction, eternal love, cloud of irrepressible ways. I found the image of the cloud cloaking the individuals' faces, and I thought it was a beautiful representation of the words, a visual of the cloud of irrepressible ways that often take over our minds and heart. Cold hard cash, cold hard heart. Within this page I took the words a prostitute and found a way to tell the brief story of what that individual may face with choosing this lifestyle or getting trapped in this lifestyle. I wanted the visual representation to be dark, as if you're inside her mind or her heart. Red as the color scattered around to show it's an internal feeling being portrayed, not the exterior feelings. A woman is shown wrapped in her own arms, naked. She is in her own comfort, she is all she has. Around her is what she works for and comes home to, money and darkness. It reads, a prostitute, hustle in the streets, luring in, lonely physical servant, money as her companionship. All the money in the world usually lies with some of the emptiest people. Maybe it's Maybelline. No, darling, it's make-believe. Within this page I took the words, her lack of confidence, and found a way to tell the story of the current issue in society with plastic surgery, photoshopping, and editing in the roles of models and stereotypes of beauty. Though adult women see it, we have to consider the young girls growing up right now and trying to find themselves and love themselves in this time of unreal standards. I picked black and white as the colors used to emphasize that the issues are clear as day, set in stone, and extremely evident. The issues are also very, very dark with the effects they have on young women. It reads, her lack of confidence, desire through inflated fantasy, people that are artificially sweetened defile innocence. I picked three images to illustrate cause and effect. The outcome of falsifying unrealistic beauty standards is the young girl. Lost one, go find yourself. Within this page I took the words "friend addicted to deceptions" and translated that into a story of people who are constantly in a cycle of being hurt and misled, people who constantly follow and don't guide themselves. These people are lost in their ways, really ways of others, surrounded by people who bring them down rather than bettering themselves. A visual representation of being trapped in space, floating whichever way it takes you, and not taking control to escape it for yourself. Bursts of light nearby are signs of hope, if only they'd reach out for it and hold on to that. It reads, "Friend addicted to deceptions. Unplug the clicks. Cliches. Humans who like to clash with others, eliminate unbalance. Eliminate the negative space and surround yourself with only the good." Ouch. Another scar. Within this page, I took the words "don't fall in love" and translated it into a story about the trial and error we face with love, the emotions we have of being broken too many times and just want to give up. I picked the color red for love and pain. We surround ourselves with love, but often it can become pain. I attempted to illustrate bruises using a tool from digital editing. The image is of a woman with band-aids and bows stuck in her back from Cupid, the angel of love, but have caused her pain rather than any successful love. It reads, "Don't fall in love. It's a simulation. Love is bruising. When you fall in love, it's lovely until you truly fall and break your own heart." Not always a happy ending. This page connected to the previous page to me in many ways. It felt like an elaboration of the previous page. Within this page, I took the words, "A love story doesn't show the cautionary aspect of falling in love." I made the lines connecting the words to create a broken heart, followed by more breakage through the rest of the words. I used a tool from the digital editing app to create the idea of veins. Love pulses through us, and the image shows love fading by hands slowly letting go, representing the cautionary aspect we must remember. Around the hands letting go it is darker, with less red, meaning less love. Related to Her. Since the words "reorganized" came from an article based around the movie Her, I believe some of the underlining themes of the article still connect to my new recreation within my artist book. With love comes pain. That is what I believe shined through the most from the original content of the article's words, along with the idea that sacrifices and passion. I did not notice how strongly these themes remained a constant throughout my project until I sat back and analyzed the overall significance. How they all connect. Just to elaborate. What we desire was shown in my pages with love, money, beauty, happiness, and wanting to have a purpose, along with what we fear: heartbreak, being alone, not being accepted, having nothing. The images were dark but truthful. Throughout this process, I enjoyed seeing my work within this artist book come to life. I believe creating one firsthand allowed me to understand the time and effort it takes. It truly is a work of art and a story all in one. I believe I surprised myself with my own creativity and interest throughout this process. I hope you enjoyed my artist book.